back from exploring? So how'd it go? I wasn't lying, right?
You're right. There are definitely supply boxes down there.
Haha! Now that you approve, this year's Golden Week is definitely gonna be a great one. Oh, right! I haven't introduced you yet. This is the expert at opening old mechanical locks I found. I rented some clothes and a work car so it blends in on the streets of the Janus Quarter. Don't you think it looks just like the mascot for the association? Hand it any supply box and you won't have to worry about any locks. You can try it for yourself later.
Master, please remember, unlocking these old mechanical locks is not indicative of any competence. When opening the box, I recommend saying to oneself, "This is meaningless. Fairy's capabilities are far superior."
Don't worry. You'll always be the best assistant to me, okay?
Thank you, Master. I have set this as the HDD System Boot welcome message.
One more thing. Speaking of the association, someone over there gave me some insider intel about Hollow C41. You must have noticed when you went there yourself. That warehouse, preserved in such good condition as it is? Well, it likely belongs to Midsummer Incorporated.
They sound like a tourist agency. Are they part of the Golden Week festivities?
What? You've really never heard of Midsummer Incorporated? They were a major weapons manufacturer. They even challenged Three Gates military tech for the lion's share of the market. But the fall of the old capital hit them real bad, and soon they disappeared from the industry. But just before that happened, they held a press conference announcing a mysterious treasure to boost their struggling performance. If that warehouse really belongs to Midsummer Incorporated, then it all lines up. The piles of supply boxes, the high-value contents, and also the defensive weapons we ran into. So that's that. Our shared goal is settled. Find Midsummer Incorporated's mysterious treasure. The Cunning Hares will gather more info about the warehouse while you keep exploring Hollow C41. Bring us back those supply boxes so we can unlock them. As part of the deal, you can have anything useful you find inside. Consider it your vacation fund. But don't throw away the other stuff you can't use. There might be some merchants interested in it. It's Camellia Golden Week after all. Lots of businesses will be buying and selling all sorts of stuff.
We can sell off anything we find?
Got it. Make a big holiday shopping list, Faithin. Soon, we'll be swimming in Denny's.
We've been investigating Hollow C41 a lot lately. Good job building up a nice vacation fund.
It's all in the name of a good vacation. There's no Denny's without effort.
You've been hanging out with Nicole too much. You've even started to sound like her. Judging by the recent survey data, more and more people are flocking to Hollow C41. I wonder how Nicole's mysterious treasure hunt is going.
Faithin, have you heard the latest about C41?
What a coincidence.
The warehouse passcode! Some raiders cracked the passcode for Midsummer Incorporated's internal storage! Now we can get into the inner area of the warehouse!
That's good news. We can get even more valuable supplies.
There'll be way more to explore. But it's not all good news. The collapse of C41 is speeding up. The association's forecast hasn't changed. C41 is expected to gradually shrink over the next 2 weeks, before disappearing completely. That means we don't have much time to find the treasure, and the time limit's only bringing more and more Hollow Raiders in to join the hunt. We cannot afford to slack off now, Faithin.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
The Golden Week vibes are getting stronger. Even the promo videos on TV get my pulse racing. And I have some more good news. Care to guess what it is?
Barry, would you care to take a guess?
Hypothesis. Master has decided to use my summer proposal. Replace the HDD system wallpaper with an HD image of a pool, set the heater to 100 degrees and wind to level 7, and play some intrusive crowd sound effects. Proposal execution ready. Please say start.
Cancel. And why did you try to raise the weather and sound settings like that? The good news is, we've reached our goal for the vacation fund. We can go to that summer villa old Enzo recommended.
Awesome!
Let's head into Hollow C41 a few more times before wrapping it up. Then, we can turn our focus on Camellia Golden Week preparations. But if we're going to the Faunus Quarter for a holiday, we might have to close the store for quite a while. Why don't we go see if any of the shopkeepers on 6th Street can keep an eye on the store and the Bamboo? Great. I just messaged the Cunning Hares. Nicole said she's already on 6th Street and she'll be at the store very soon. Hopefully she knows more about these C41 rumors. Could it really be active again?
Hey, hey! Good day to you, friends, companions, and proxies. I hear you have an urgent matter for my attention.
Yes, we're looking for you. Like that.
Why, who on earth told you I made a huge profit from exploring C41, paid off all my debts, and still have money left over?
Little cocky for just paying off some debt, you think?
Well done on paying off your debts. But we have something to tell you.
Huh? C41 might be active again? No way. That's impossible. Abundant resources, not many enemies, little competition, and weak ether activity. It'd be my own personal wallet if it fit in my pocket. It's gotta be just a rumor. Please, don't let anything happen to C41. Please, let C41 be okay. It promised me it would make me rich.
How does a hollow promise you something?
Master, based on clinical psychology records, denying reality and personifying objects are the first steps toward insanity.
Calm down, Nicole. We're just concerned for your safety.
Ugh, I know. Just don't jinx it. Let me ask my friend in the association first. If everything is okay with their activity tests, then it should be fine. You two shouldn't believe everything you hear. It could just be lies started by another Hollowrator squad trying to steal our stash. Oh yeah, I've also got some inside intel for ya. I heard there are actually other storage areas in C41, and there's even more valuable stuff in there. So what do you say? Want to come exploring with me again?
How is this different from you telling us not to believe everything we hear? Listen carefully. This situation with Hollow C41 may be even worse than we thought.
Did something happen?
To be safe, I got in touch with a few contacts who've explored C41 to ask them about the rumors of the Hollow becoming active again. Besides the Cunning Hares, I tried Bettelbog Industries and Victoria Housekeeping, but...
So, they don't know either?
Even worse. They didn't say anything.
Wait, isn't nothing happening good news?
You don't get it. I'm saying they haven't replied to any of my messages. We've completely lost contact. When I first enlisted their help and told them all the rumors, several agents pledged to keep an eye on C41 for us. But everyone's gone silent since then. The worst possibility. If the rumors about C41 reactivating are true, then everyone inside at the time would be trapped.
Fairy, help us investigate.
Understood. Searching the Hollow Investigative Association intranet for the keywords Hollow C41, Reactivated, and Golden Week Anomaly. Results. Can we take leave for Golden Week? Reimbursing vacation expenses. Rideshare buddy sought for long-distance trip.
Don't forget to screen for spam messages first.
Filter applied. I will bypass highly sensitive data sources and avoid leaving any traces. The results will be shared with Assistant 2.
Belle, if you plan on going into Hollow C41 again, keep an eye out for anyone who's lost. Hopefully I'm just worrying about nothing. Shall we start, Belle?
Wait a minute, shouldn't I do my makeup? Or at least wash my face?
Don't worry, you look fine. Testing? Hello? This is Faithin. Can everybody hear me?
Has it started yet? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
This is Anton from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The sound and video are both clear, but, I'm sorry. I just have to warn you that I'm on a construction site right now, and, yeah, you might hear something like that.
This is Lycon of Victoria Housekeeping speaking. You're coming in quite clearly.
I'll keep this brief. We've called everyone together to discuss Hollow C41.
Yeah, this is Nicole from the Cunning Hairs. I can hear you just fine.
Nicole? Sounds like you're experiencing some lag on your end.
Huh? Really? No way. I'm borrowing the Wi-Fi from the office building next door, and they just upgraded their connection.
Getting back on track? We've heard rumors from multiple sources saying ether activity in Hollow C41 is gradually increasing for some unknown reason. If this keeps up, it will no longer be classified as declining. It'll have to be considered an active sub-hollow again. Since you've all experienced getting lost to some degree while exploring C41, we want to get everyone together to share intel. We also need to figure out whether or not the rumors are true.
Let's start by sharing our recent exploration experiences.
Me first! Bellabog Industries is chiefly concerned with researching the military machinery stored in the warehouse and... Too far, which... defensive weapons that we... And, yeah, that's all Bellabog Industries is up to.
All I heard was machine noise.
The scope of Bellabog Industries' exploration interests partially falls within some warehousing areas, but does not extend too far into C41. The defensive weapons they've encountered are all normal.
That's wolf hearing for you.
Your praise is misplaced. I couldn't hear over the noise either. I just relied on lip reading.
Lip reading? That's even cooler.
Hello? Sorry, has the noise stopped? Yeah. Our lupine friend misspoke at the end there. The defensive weapons we've encountered are not normal. And we're not sure if it's a maintenance issue or due to ether corruption.
Forgive me. It seems my lip reading ability was caught wanting. I have humiliated myself.
It's okay. Just a little mistake.
The mistake is, however, a keyword of opposite definition.
Not now, Fairy.
Allow me to report in second, then. Victoria Housekeeping has explored deeply within C41, including some of Midsummer Incorporated's warehousing areas. We haven't come across any enemies worth mentioning, though we did see several rookie Hollow Raiders along the way. Their amateur antics attracted most of the automatic defensive weapons and ethereals who went chasing after them.
Is that so? A few somewhat out-of-control defensive weapons, plus more Hollow Raiders? Sounds like nothing out of the ordinary, right?
We're gonna share experiences? I'll go first.
Nicole, you're lagging badly. The other two have already finished. Fairy, is there anything you can do?
I have hacked into the network Nicole is borrowing. The password is next-door-can-pay-for-it, all capitals.
Oh yeah, password valid. Those cheap suckers next door have never seen the likes of me. Anyway, we Cunning Hairs have explored C41 the most and the deepest. We've been to pretty much all the storage areas. Other than the Midsummer defense systems, we didn't come across any other enemies.
So, it's mostly defensive machines. They are prone to corruption, but only devices with anything remotely resembling AI on board have the potential to mutate into an ethereal. Defense machines are usually low-level autonomous systems, not AI. In theory, C41 should be lacking a source to reactivate the ether. So why are there signs of the activity rising?
Hey, wait! Those Midsummer defensive weapons aren't what you think. It's actually
These interruptions are suspiciously well timed.
Pardon me. If I might be allowed another attempt at lip reading.
This is... So actually, it's different.
I see. Mr. Anton says the Midsummer defensive weapons have early AI chips installed, which were their standout feature upon first breaking into the market, and the reason Belobog wants to study them. Mr. Anton then described a complicated metaphor about drilling, sweat, and juvenile animals, which is supposed to describe expertise in construction machinery.
Actually, my lupine bro, that was just me lecturing my workers with some, choice words. Sorry.
Forgive me. It seems my lip reading is as abysmal as my construction industry knowledge. I have embarrassed myself once more.
But all that stuff at the start was correct! Midsummer Incorporated's defensive weapons do use obsolete AI, as verified for us by our techie, the Grace.
It's a mystery, all right. But I think I've got it all figured out. The source of the ether activity must be Midsummer Incorporated's defense weapons. As rumors grew about the mysterious treasure, just think of all the rookies who must have come stumbling into Hollow C41, clumsily wandering through the warehouse and triggering all those defensive weapons. As more and more AI defense weapons were activated, ether corruption soared, and it became a breeding ground for etheric matter.
Whoa, that actually makes sense. Looks like Nicole's internet and her brain are fully online now.
So, we just need to stop the defensive weapons from being activated.
Perhaps we can try to tackle the source of the problem?
Based on the way these defensive weapons are distributed, it looks like the bigger ones are in the deeper areas of the warehouse.
Then we need to stop these rookie Hollow Raiders from traipsing all over the place. That won't be easy.
I understand the situation. We at Victoria Housekeeping will join with you in searching for these defensive weapons.
Then let's put all the related info up on Internet, so anyone going exploring inside C41 will know what they're getting into. Good. It's decided then. If you agree, Belle, then I hereby conclude this mission briefing.
Great. Thanks for coming, everyone. Meeting over.
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go!
Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I'll go over how we sort our videotapes, and you can get to work.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Oh, so when you said doing business together, you actually meant down in a hollow.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account or a conscience to be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. But seeing as we're going down into a hollow, shouldn't the rest of the cunning hairs be here too?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the cunning hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet while the boss can't afford to pay out wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very motto of a cunning hair.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all. Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How bad at Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys aren't usually a terribly lucrative commission.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
Ah, I see what you mean. Resource recovery definitely pays well. I expect people will be fighting over who gets that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
We sure will. That's Faithin for ya. Razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
So, what about our payment?
Split it, 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh? I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it. Did you call me? Yeah.
Time for some hard labor?
Need something? My services are expensive. Time to make some money.
Master, this time it's a limited version of Fairy. Fairy Cat at your service. Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to, introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here?
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize his bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Ollie, I'm the other one.
Ah! Who's there?
Meow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Thyron's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy. Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it. Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
Seems he's not paying attention to anything right now.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
At last, we're safe. Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more... composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company. Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mia. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, it's...
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Psst. Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
I was thinking, you get on so great with the cunning hairs. Why would you suddenly want to switch careers? But I get it. You said all that on purpose.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Broxy?
He seems like a fake. Maybe he's just a punk who got a tip-off and is trying to hustle some money from down in a hollow.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Over there!
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
What's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around! Straight ahead! Can you go check?
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting...
There's some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward to check it out.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Over there! Let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... Can you please go take a look? door's open. We should go this way now. Yeah. It should be safe around here. Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them, I'm begging you.
I'm here.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Oh, the end is up ahead. Home stretch. Whew. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
Oh, the survey route finishes right up there.
Smells like ethereals. How can there be so many? They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Ah, there! That's a big one!
Oh, is it really that scary? I'll get rid of them.
Stand behind the yellow line. Yeah. I'll take it.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the Hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the Hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the Hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. We don't have time. We have to leave the Hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Don't worry, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this. Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Huh? Handcuffs? What's a civilian doing with these?
Hold up, Belle. Fairy just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuff. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Oof.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the Hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. But seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up! Don't interrupt me! We want the truth, and get on with it! Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male. Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer? we've made it out. Well, Officer, you said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, please, wait! Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Can I be honest? Ollie, your acting is really, really bad.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I wouldn't have taken you for someone so driven by personal gain.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post an Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. Please, please, please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me! Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Huh?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were going to take us back to the precinct.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it. Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird. I
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
Hurry up, Belle. We're starting. This is Phaethon. Can everyone hear me all right?
Did we start already? Hang on. The owner of the office next door changed the Wi-Fi password again. I need to pay our internet bill real quick.
This is Anton from Bellabog Industries. Everything looks and sounds clear. And I've called for a temporary stop on all construction, so there won't be any interruptions this time.
I'm Corin, and I'm here on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. Master Proxy, you look a little worse for wear. Are you okay?
Oh no. I really should have done my makeup, or at least washed my face.
It's fine. Speaking of which, why are you here this time, Corin? Where's Lycon?
Lycon has been taking lip reading classes, one of which was today. So, I'm standing in for him.
Sounds like that last meeting really touched a nerve.
Okay, all paid. Might as well take an arm and a leg while you're at it, darn profiteers at Tangerine Network.
So then, let's get down to business. I've got 2 pieces of intel to share with everyone today. Good news first. The larger defensive weapon that we speculated about being in Midsummer's warehouse really does exist. It holds the key to Hollow C-41's reactivation. As for the bad news, it's already been activated. And sure enough, it was rookie Hollow Raiders breaking in that did it.
Already triggered? Ugh, that's rough. Our lead tech, Grace, reckons early-era AIs have poor resistance to ether corruption. Once that defensive weapon falls into a state of deep corruption, it'll become an ethereal soon after.
It could be dangerous. If it becomes an ethereal, won't that stimulate further ether activity? Meaning, Hollow C-41 would become a fully active sub-hollow again?
Most likely, if we don't stop it in time. The Investigative Association and Public Security are already working to retest ether activity in C-41. If it's not stopped before the results come out, then the residents living near C-41 won't have to worry about how they'll be spending Camellia Golden Week.
That's a heavy price to pay.
You say the defense weapon being triggered is bad news, Proxy? Well, I just so happen to think it's good news. Before it was active, we had to deal with both the defense weapons and all the Hollow Raiders fumbling around C-41. But now we can just focus on defeating this one machine. Isn't that better? What a positive way of thinking. I hope I can become more like Miss Nicole.
True! It's easier to take out one definite bad guy rather than 100 potential bad guys. I'm at your command, Proxy! Use me however you see fit, and I'll be at your beck and call.
Same for me. How could I let some antique defense weapon get between me and my mysterious treasure?
It's great to see everyone here is an active problem solver, like me.
Let's get started and save Golden Week for everyone.
Now I can pay next month's bills.
What's this? Click?
Try this! Alright, Knights, assemble!
Just leave it to me! Get away from me!
I got it! Good morning! It's my turn! Don't move! Come to that! Just try me! The work site is just like a battlefield.
Neat and tidy!
Maximum firepower! Stand still! You should have worn a hard hat! Don't move! I've got plenty of bullets! It's showtime! Stand still! Boss! Don't move! Good morning! Boss, I got end of the line! I'll take it!
Behave?
No trespassing on the job site!
Maximum firepower! Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Just try me!
Based on our latest reports, experts from the White Star Institute, accompanied by the Association's investigators, have completed another ether activity survey of Companion Hollow C41, located in the Janus Quarter. These experts have concluded C41 remains in decline. All travel restrictions for nearby neighborhoods have been lifted, which is undoubtedly great news for the citizens celebrating Camellia Golden Week. And now, to weigh in on why the ether activity of Hollow C41 was fluctuating, we welcome a senior investigator to the studio.
Great. C41's activity is finally declining again, and it's starting to shrink. Mission complete.
Although, it's gonna cost us our own vacation plans.
Suggestion. Master can activate my efficient vacation proposal at any time.
I can't believe Fairy's still holding on to that vacation plan. That C41 emergency was so sudden. We're fortunate we kept any losses to just the holiday.
Fortunate? It's obviously totally unfortunate. I spent so much time, money, and connections finding Midsummer's stupid mysterious treasure. So tell me, why does its core vault still have a physical lock?
It can't be helped. Taking out that mech was key to turning the tables.
Unfortunately, that machine was the highest level of security in the central warehouse. The signal it sent out after it was destroyed ruined the circuitry around the core vault. You'd need a physical key to open it now.
Midsummer Incorporated has been gone for years. How could I possibly get the key to their central warehouse now? Damn it. My mysterious treasure. My gold. My golden week.
Don't get upset, Nicole. Just try and forget about it. Take the chance to go home and get some rest. Speaking of rest, what better way than with a good movie to keep you company? Should I recommend a few videotapes?
Oh, right. I guess I can't do anything about it. Give me a few videotapes then. Oh yeah, I've got this free trial voucher I like to pay with.
Another free trial voucher? Where on earth are you getting these from?